Hello everybody at Instagram Live.
Got another minute.
Pawcom, friends, family, everybody tuning in. We got another awesome episode today of Marlie's Corner. Coming straight to you here in the Pawcom offices in the section that we call Marlie's Corner. Her favorite area to just lounge, relax, come up with new product ideas, and host our weekly Friday show. So my name is David Gimmis. I'm the founder, CEO here at Pawcom, and of course you all know this is Marlie, my dog, my best bud, and our chief product tester. So we have an awesome show for you guys today. We have Dana joining us. She's a Pawcom fan. She's also in her third year at Michigan State University as a veterinarian student. So we can't wait to talk to her about everything pets, dogs, cats, and all her experience as learning the ins and outs of becoming a veterinarian. So without further ado, I'm gonna get us set up here. Marlie, sit, good girl. We've been learning this. Give me five. Good girl. You see, guys? She's pretty and smart. All right, so let's get it going here. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Dana. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Give me a second, because Marlie decided to run away on us here. She's got a new bone. I got it. Come on, girl. She's got a new bone, so that's top priority. But
I get that.
She shows up for the show. So thank you so much for joining us today. Can you please just tell us a little bit about yourself, who you are, what you do?
Yeah. So I'm a third year vet student at MSU. Like you said, veterinary school is a second career for me. I worked in marketing for about 5 years before going back to school for veterinary medicine. I have a pit bull mix, Bruce, who's here, but decided he also doesn't want to be on camera, so he's hiding.
Yeah.
I am interested in emergency medicine or internal medicine. I really haven't decided yet. I just want to hang out with dogs, so
yeah,
we'll see what happens in the next couple of years.
You definitely chose a good career to be surrounded by dogs, right?
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely fun.
Did you always have a love for dogs, for pets? Is that what got you into becoming a veterinarian?
Yeah, so when I was little, I used to bring home animals all the time. My poor mom. And then as I got older, I started volunteering with a rescue in my community up north. I'm from Michigan. And that kind of ignited my love for veterinary medicine. But as a lot of young people, I just didn't think I was smart enough to go to vet school. And so I needed to grow up a little bit and I worked in marketing, and the experience was awesome, and I got to meet a lot of really cool people, but then I realized how important it is to love what you do.
Absolutely.
So I started spending more time working with the rescue, and then here I am.
That's great. Yeah, that's quite the transition from marketing, business world into veterinarian school. What's been the toughest part so far of being a vet? Maybe there's somebody out there watching and they're interested, and I'm sure they would like to know that.
Ooh, well, I think for me, it was adapting to studying again, right? So I was out of school for 5 or 6 years. I can't really remember. Honestly, it seems like forever ago. And getting back into being in class all day, well, before the pandemic, being in class all day, then coming home and having to study and like study till late in the evening and then wake up and do the same thing over again, it was really difficult, especially, having built a lifestyle where I was spending more time with friends and, having hobbies. It changed a bit. But it was worth it. It's a great.
I've always wondered, so as a vet, you're not only educated on dogs or cats. I mean, is there a semester on horses, or how does it work? Is it broken out by animal, or is it? I'm always curious about that.
So it does mainly focus on dogs and cats. We do learn. There's like a little bit of horses and cows and pigs that are built into our curriculum, but it's definitely more focused on small animals. Today, for instance, we've been learning about different diseases, and this week it was diarrhea. So most of it has been, oh no, I'm sorry.
No, it's a sensitive topic because she has a very sensitive stomach.
Mm-hmm.
We've always had problems with it. She's been to so many different specialists and vets and neuropath, or I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, naturopaths, sorry.
Okay.
But yeah, the D word around her gets her ears perked up.
Oh, poor puppy. Poor you. That's really hard.
Yeah. Have you experienced or have any knowledge in French Bulldogs and their gastro sensitivities?
I actually don't. My Bruce has a friend that's a Frenchie. I don't have a lot of experience, and that's not really something that we've talked about yet. I don't know if that's common to the breed.
Yeah, it seems like it. So it's tough. She has her days, but overall, hopefully she's pretty happy. But Bruce in the background there, maybe he's showing a little bit more FaceTime. He's a lovely dog.
I have treats, so.
Oh, do you? Very beautiful dog. What kind of breed is Bruce?
So Bruce is Pit Bull Catahoula. I adopted him 2 summers ago when I was interning at Michigan Humane Society. So he has been, he's a really great dog. He's really fun. He also has some strange medical issues, kind of like Marlie, but Bruce has accidents sometimes when he sleeps.
Okay.
So we have been trying to figure out what's going on, kind of like you. We've seen, everyone under the sun, and it's been a difficult thing to diagnose so far. And I guess it's very difficult to diagnose urinary issues in male dogs.
Mm-hmm.
So that's part of the reason why we love your product so much is that, I did have a waterproof throw blanket, and I let Bruce in the furniture with me just because he has this issue. I don't want him to feel like, he's not part of the family anymore.
Yeah.
And about the cat on the floor. But whenever I would have guests over, I would have to put the blanket away because it was ugly.
Mm-hmm.
And so he would have to sit on the floor and I would put the blanket away. But then when I saw your products, I'm like, oh, these are beautiful. Like I can leave these out when I have company come over, they don't feel like they're sitting on a dog blanket, right?
This is an ad right now. Are we recording this, Jeff? Jesus, this is perfect.
Honestly, I'm just so happy that I found your products because it's really difficult to manage problems like this with dogs, because you don't want them to ruin your furniture, but at the same time, you don't want to be like, go lay on the floor when I'm watching TV some people do and that's fine, but not in my house.
No, I totally understand that, and we're the same way. And I think millions of people around the country are in your similar position. And that is the main reason why we started Pawcom is really bridging that gap between design and function, where a pet parent is getting as much out of the product as the pet itself, since they are family, right? And it's funny enough you bring that up, because just today we launched Marlie's very own Marlie Mist. I don't know if you guys can see that back right there. So this is very cool. It came out today, and it kind of links in with everything you said. What do you think? It's an all natural, paraben-free, sulfate-free odor deodorizer, scented with essential oils. So again, we created this so that you can spray it on all the fur, your beds, your blankets, in between washes to give it that really nice scent, but it also deodorizes with natural enzymes, no chemicals, nothing harmful. So it really ties back to everything we do here, is that, you know, it's going to help the pet parent, but it's also safe and effective, and the pet can enjoy it as well. So check out Marlie Mix.
Yes. I'm curious to ask you, I did see that today and I was really excited about it. I was wondering if you put it, you can put it right on your dog, you said?
I mean, if you wanted to, you could spray it under your armpits if you're really feeling like it, because it has no chemicals. It's perfectly natural. The enzymes in it that actually deodorize, that remove the odors, are natural enzymes. So it has no chemicals. We recommend, you know, not spraying it on your armpits, but it's made for all of our furs and our beds and things that you just want to keep fresh in between your washes. But they smell beautiful. They're all scented with essential oils. I think we have chamomile, lavender, peppermint, and what is it, Jeff? Rosemary. Peppermint and rosemary and grapefruit saddlewood. And then we also have a 3-pack that comes with all 3. So we think it's going to be a great addition to any Pawcom fan who already has some products, or you know, in the future. Cool.
Does Marlie have a favorite?
I think Marlie's favorite is the grapefruit saddlewood. She's always hungry, so maybe that kind of stuff.
Okay.
But you know what? We can send you one, right, Jeff? We can send them. We'll send you guys some just for being on the show, and you can test it out, and you'll let us know how we like it.
You'll love it. Bruce loves smells. I just got a kitten, so I thought, I was like, oh, maybe the kitten's gonna make his debut, but also a little happy he didn't, because he's a little crazy. But he sniffs like a dog. Like, I can hear him like sniffing around on the floor. It's really strange. But I think he's into it as well.
And how is Bruce and the kitten? Because, you know, with the pit bull breed, the general public give them such a bad rap from time to time, but they're such nice, affectionate, gentle breeds. How does Bruce interact with the new kitten?
It's really cute. I wish I could show you. I have some really great videos of them like playing together, but so Bruce is only a year old, well, a year and a half-ish. And we've done a lot of training with impulse control, because like any dog, they want to chase things. They want to chase squirrels, kittens, anything that's going to run. Even if I run in the backyard, he's going to want to chase me. So we've done a lot of work before inviting a kitten to our home. And he is awesome with a cat. They play together. The other day I couldn't find the kitten, and they were in my bed, and Bruce was grooming him. And look, it was so sweet.
That's cute. You got to get that on video.
Yeah, I have so many videos. I think my storage on my phone is almost full now.
If you don't have thousands of videos and pictures, I mean, I don't even know if you're a pet parent.
I know. I completely agree with you. And I love when people want to see them, because I really enjoy showing photos of my dog.
That's great. So back to veterinarian school. What, in your opinion, are there any benefits to orthopedic foam for dog joints and overall health. I wanted to get your opinion on that and what you think.
So before I had Bruce, and part of so I wanted to be a vet student, but I wanted to go to vet school at MSU. Like that, there's like 20 some other vet schools, but MSU was where I wanted to go, Michigan State. And part of that was before having Bruce, I had a golden retriever, Lucky, who had pretty severe orthopedic issues. He actually went through a total hip and a total elbow replacement at Michigan State. But as he got older, getting on furniture was really difficult for him. So he would just sleep on the floor in a bed, preferably. Well, I preferred him to be in a bed. He didn't always prefer that. But the orthopedic beds were really beneficial to him. He enjoyed them a lot. And I think part of it is because it gave him support, right? So he wasn't achy when he got up, but it was also firm enough so it wasn't difficult for him to get footing to get up off the bed. Yeah. And I think where a lot of people want extra cushion for their dog, so they go out and buy these like pillow type beds, and it's really difficult for dogs with mobility issues to get up off of them. Yeah, we everything is done on purpose in terms of our product. We specifically wanted a lower profile bed so that it's very easy for dogs to get on and off, but when you do that, you have to make sure the foam is of a high quality human grade orthopedic material so that it just doesn't collapse to the ground, since it is closer to the floor. So that's I'm really happy to hear that, because it makes my heart feel good whenever our products are used for senior dogs. They need to be treated as good, if not better, than all puppies out there. I know that's exciting too, but senior dogs need the love and support as well. So I really enjoy that. I forgot to add, for everybody watching, please drop a question in the comments below. I was supposed to pin a little comment to tell everybody to do that, but I forgot. Sorry. It's okay. It's Friday, right? That's not really an excuse, because we do it every Friday. Please drop a question. Oh, Marlie, where are you going? Please drop a question. We're giving away a $50 gift card. Jeff, do we have any questions? Not yet. See, I made a big boo-boo, but we'll get a couple questions in. I have actually a question for you. So you mentioned you have the blanket. Is that the one there in the background? Is that the cheetah print blanket? Yeah. Awesome. And do you typically leave it on your couch? Is that where its home is, or do you kind of move it around? No, I just ordered more too, because so I actually called, I had some questions about your blankets, and I called your customer service line. Yeah. I had the most amazing experience. I spoke to a lady named Jackie, and she was so helpful. She's like, well, my daughter has a cheetah blanket and she loves it, and she's right here. Let me ask her what she thinks, because I was telling her what I needed it for. And it was her recommendation, and I got it, and I'm in love with it. I have cheetah print chairs in my office, so it kind of ties it all together. Oh, and I hair really well. You can't see this hair. That's the goal there. Just, really fit into your home decor, but at the same time, protect your furniture. Jeff, we got a question.
Yeah, we got a bunch of questions coming in. So Tucker _ mini dude wants to know, what are you most excited about for being a vet?
Oh, gosh. Well, I have to say that I'm excited to be a vet. I'm a little bit sad to leave school, because you make all these great friends, and so I don't want to leave them. But at the same time, I'm really excited to, like you were talking about, really caring for senior dogs. I think that's something that's really important to me. So I think to be able to help owners navigate their pet senior years will be a really awesome thing to do. Also, I'm really interested in dogs that have fear of veterinary procedures. So I'm looking forward to working with them and helping potentially develop protocols to make vet visits more, less stressful for them.
Yeah, that's fantastic because it's definitely a thing. As Marley grew older, she was okay when she was younger going to the vet, and slowly she got a little bit, more anxious about it to the point now where she's scared. So I think that would be really important to do.
Diora Bell wants to know, do you ever want to start your own practice? Why or why not?
No, I don't think. That could change. Everything changes. But no, because I worked in marketing. I went to school for business. So I do understand that part of, practice ownership. But I really would like to focus my time on caring for my patients and not, doing Excel spreadsheets on income and stuff like that.
Makes sense.
One more, Randy Days. Randy Days wants to know, what is your tips for a dog that doesn't eat all of their dog food?
Oh, I want to know this one.
Well, I guess I would be curious if, is the dog underweight? Like, is the dog not eating all his or her food because she's not hungry, she's being fed adequate amounts. Or if there's an underlying medical problem that we need to be concerned about. So if the dog is underweight, then that's definitely something to investigate further. But if the dog looks great, is otherwise healthy, maybe they're just not hungry anymore.
Yeah. That could be true, right? We got one more, Jeff?
Sure.
Got time?
Yeah, a cat named Thora wants to know, my daughter has always loved animals and wants to be a vet one day. What advice do you have for kids with a dream?
Ooh. So I know the pandemic has made things a little bit more challenging, but I would highly recommend going to a local vet clinic and just asking them, can I spend some time here? Can I shadow? See what it's all about. That's a really great way to find out if you actually love veterinary medicine, because unfortunately, it's not always playing with cute, cuddly puppies and kittens. There's some really difficult things that we have to do. And so do that, spend time with a vet in your community. You can follow me on Instagram, and if you or your daughter, I don't know how old she is, you could absolutely send me a message. I'd be happy to answer any questions she has.
What is your Instagram handle? Let's get that out there for everyone.
It's Dr. Dr. Dana dog vet or dog.vet. Sorry, I haven't said it very many times, so it's kind of like spelling your name after you haven't wrote it in a while.
All right. Well, I think.
Well, I just want to have a comment about one of the comments. So with regard to the dog that won't finish their food, so It's Manny the Boxer says, Cool Whip on the food. They will finish it, lol plus a nice treat. Is that something you would recommend or not? Is that cheating, giving the dog some Cool Whip to get them to eat?
So some dogs don't do well with dairy products, so I'd be a little bit worried about that because we definitely don't want diarrhea.
No.
But I also go to Starbucks on, a couple times a week, and Bruce gets a pup cup, which is basically whipped cream. I do think.
No, right?
Oh, he loves pup cups. But I think if you do that, then you're kind of telling your dog, okay, it's totally cool if you don't eat your food because then I'll just put something really awesome on it. And so every time they're going to be like, I'm not going to eat this regular kibble. I know you have better things in the fridge.
Oh man, I'm totally guilty for that. Unfortunately, it's been a struggle with Marley and her gastro sensitivities that we've gotten to the point where we have to put a little spoonful of wet food on top just to kind of entice her, and it seems to work for the most part. But you got to make sure you don't spoil them, right? It doesn't become like a dependency in a way, I guess.
Yeah, spoiling's okay. And sometimes, I guess I should just say this, you know, eating out of a dog, like a bowl, is pretty boring for a dog. So to take like a toy that dispenses treats is a much better way to feed them. And it also, like, you know, gets them thinking and can like create some excitement around feeding. So that might also be a helpful way to, you know, get your dog to eat if he's not eating a full meal.
Well, that's a great tip, and Dana, thank you for all the tips and insights today. So appreciative that you had took the time to come talk with us. Great to see you and Bruce. So thank you. Thank you for joining the show.
Well, thank you for having us. It's been really fun. It was really great to meet you and Marlie. And I look forward to getting my other blankets. I'm very excited. They're going to be all of them. But
yeah, I'm so happy that you enjoy our products, and you're getting a couple more. And please send us a message after we end here, and we'll be sure to send you a couple of our new Marlie Mist, so you can try out all those blankets. Perfect.
And I'll get a video of Bruce and the cat enjoying the new mist and share it with you guys.
Awesome. All right, Dana. Well, thanks again. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. This is us signing out from Marlie's Corner. Thank you, and have a wonderful weekend. The traditional Marlie wave. Huh? What do you think? You can't wait to go chew that bone, right? All right. Go on. See you later.
Bye.
All right, guys. Bye-bye. Thanks.